Alright guys, what's up? 93 Cadillac Sedan Deville. Gonna be replacing the window motor today. I looked online near and far for anything of this particular model and year on how to replace the motor. Couldn't find a thing, so here I am making a video for you guys, so you don't have to struggle like I did. Alright, so these are the screws to take the door panels off. These are where they're located. There's plenty of videos. It's pretty simple to take the door panel off. I'm not going to show that in this, but yeah, I'm going to show you the rivet locations. One here, one here, one here, one here, and then one down here as well. It's 5 rivets you got to drill out. So, and then the whole mechanism will slide out through that door, and a hole in the door right there. First things first, I got a 3 and 32-inch bit, and I'm going to drill these rivets out. About halfway through drilling this one out, and I want to remind you guys, don't push too hard. Just nice, steady, even pressure, because you don't want that thing to spin. It'll make your life a living hell. But just slowly but surely push and drill that puppy out. Get a hole in there, and then so you just go ahead and go right in the middle. Drill it on out. That one's already been done, but this one you could see has not been done. So you just line up your tip right in the middle. Apply pressure. So it should start looking something like this in all the holes once you've drilled them out. And so now you got to up your size, and you want to basically keep drilling that hole out bigger. And if that thing starts to spin, it's kind of a bit trickier, but you kind of just got to wiggle the drill. And then I used pliers and a punch like this, and you just kind of hit that with the hammer and knock those things out, all 5 of them, and this whole assembly, this regulator, will be free. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch all those out now. So before you get your last rivets out, make sure your window's taped up so it doesn't fall. And this guy was a bit tricky down here. As you can see, he was giving me some trouble, but I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him out with the hammer and this punch. And yeah, then I'll show you how to remove the regulator. So this is the last guy, and I'm just using some wire cutters because you kind of get a better grip on it. You just kind of gotta twist it, and that head should pop right off. The other part goes back there. That was the last one. So then you could see, maybe, so there's this regulator arm. This arm at the top here, where the window is, there's a clip, and you just gotta let it slide out. I'm trying to show you through this hole here. Just bring it to the edge of the door, and it'll pop out. Maybe you can see through this little hole the orange clip that needs to slide out right up there. Kind of give you an idea. So I got the clip out for the regulator. You could see it back in there, I think. Yeah, the orange part right there. That was what you needed to slide out from up in there. So now I've already removed the speaker, just a couple of bolts around the edge, and the whole mechanism is going to come out through this hole. So, Alright, I got you kind of propped up here. I'm gonna try and shimmy this thing out. So, the motor is right here. Oh shit, you fell. So here's the motor. It's plugged in on top here, right here. And in order to undo it, there's a part on top that you've got to push. So this white part on top here where my index finger is, you push down and that thing will slide out. I know you can't see it. I gotta sit you down. It's so hard to do one-handed. But yeah, so you gotta unplug it. Okay, so I got it unplugged. Now you've got to feed this little arm part through. And we're gonna try to shimmy the whole thing on out of there, out through this hole. So you got to kind of rotate it, and it's kind of a U shape. And however it takes it to get it out, just remove it. All right, and that is the whole regulator and motor system. Here's the motor. This is the regulator. How it works is this clip, it's dirty as hell. While I was pulling it out, it picked up a bunch of stuff. That is what attaches to the base of the window, and it slides along the track and brings the window up and down. So, I have a bad motor, obviously, 27 years old. Bought a new one, 30 bucks. Gonna replace it. And that means I gotta drill this, this, and this. Alright, so as you can see, I got holes in there. Now I'm gonna use the wire pliers to finish them off. Alright, so I got the old motor removed and the new one is attached. I kind of cleaned up on the inside. There's a bit of a cog in there that spins the plastic. So clean that up a little bit, and now I'm going to tighten this motor on, and back goes in the hole, plug it in, bolts go where the rivets were, and that's the job. All done. Forgot to mention was with the cable, go ahead and plug in the motor, test it, make sure the track is running smooth and everything's working all right. So one thing that you want to remember after it's in there, so up there you've got to get it in the, sorry, they're looking through this hole. I don't think you could see nothing, but the clip that goes in the bottom, you want to make sure you're gonna have to hook up your power. You got to kind of adjust the window. You see that thing move? God, it's so hard to see. I'm sorry. See that? You want to make sure that the retaining clip, because it U's right there. So if it's on this side, it's going to be jammed and it won't be able to move. So you got to make sure it's on this side of the U so it can come down the track and lower the window like it's supposed to. So you want to make sure that you use the switch, kind of adjust it till it's in the right spot, and then you can screw it in. Alright guys, there's proof that it worked.